My bill was an expansion of circle sentencing aimed at reducing the ridiculously high level of Indigenous incarceration. Indigenous youth in New South Wales are 24 times more likely to end up in jail than non-Indigenous youth, so our bill was trying to redress this statistic, and ultimately it passed in the House, which is fantastic to see. Coming from a regional area where there are a high proportion of Aboriginal youth, I think it's really important for the justice of all people in our society that we do see this reduced. I strongly believe in advocating for the marginalised and discriminated people in our society. That's something I hold really dear to me, and the opportunity to try and redress this statistic has been really humbling and a great privilege. It was amazing to sit there in front of John Robertson, the former opposition leader, and debate things that we've worked on for 6 months, and something that I've just held dear to me for such a long time, to finally get the opportunity to see people support it and debate it and eventually improve it to make it an even better bill was fantastic. All this work wasn't in vain, that we are hearing our ideas heard in the oldest parliament in the country, and we've learned so much about advocacy and so much about emotional intelligence, and just to have that opportunity to present a report in such a fantastic building in front of so many intelligent people was amazing. One of the greatest opportunities that Youth Parliament has given me is seeing people who are perhaps more nervous at the start, and indeed us people from regional areas who don't get as many leadership opportunities, really grow and thrive, from the first day in Parliament or training camp, not even speaking, to come and really kill it on the last few days. It's been amazing. It's great to learn, the skills that so many people in Sydney get in private school debating competitions, and to just network and meet people. Just at lunchtime today we were talking about how we all believe each of us have such a great future, and this won't be the end for any of us. We'll keep on meeting each other, and I'm sure we'll see each other in politics and in advocacy in the future. This program is different to a normal debating competition. It encourages you to wear your heart on your sleeve in the oldest parliament in the country, to air some incredibly personal stories, which we have all taken the time to do. I think there hasn't been a day where the whole chamber hasn't been in tears. And while that may sound like a turn-off, it is the greatest turn-on for me. It really allows us to tell stories and show who we are as a people and represent the electorate. Every time I vote in the Parliament, every time I get to speak, I think of the thousands of people at my school and in the Kira electorate and how we're representing them. I've grown so much as a person, and I'm not the only person who has grown a lot as a person. I think we all have. It is really important that the youth are the leaders of today, not just the leaders of tomorrow, but we do stand up, we let our politicians know, we let our community leaders know that we do have voices, and the Y provides a fantastic loudspeaker to youth when perhaps the rest of society is telling us not to be heard.